The winter holidays are a funny time of year that we all seem to enjoy. The holidays are a time that links us all together through the spirit of the community. So whether you celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, or Kwanzaa, all or none of the above, holiday traditions are like snowflakes, and no two are alike. Everyone has their own holiday traditions, even celebrities. And while every family likes to celebrate the season in their own way, some of us have some pretty bizarre traditions. From jumping into the same bed to stuffing our faces full of food as we enjoy a sleigh ride through the woods. I think we can all agree that the holidays are our favorite season and we can't wait for them to begin again after they end. Hi, I'm Stacey Taylor and today I'm counting down the top 10 celebrities that expose their bizarre holiday traditions. At number 10, Blake Lively. Blake Lively and her family are all about family bonding over the holiday season, as Christmas is really about spending time with your family. And while some of you might think, how is family bonding a weird holiday tradition? Well, Blake and her family spend so much time with each other that they don't even leave the house and they all squish into one bed just to spend hours with each other even when they are sleeping. The family will spend all day together making gingerbread houses, cookies, and sitting around watching movies all piled up. However, when she said, "I don't know how my family does it, but everyone gets into the same bed, somehow we just spend like 7 hours a day all together chatting." It's really nice to have that time because it's rare that we get the time that we are all together for such a nice chunk of time. Personally, I don't think I could jump in bed with all of my family, but hey, if that's what they like to do to spend time together, I'm not gonna judge them. However, would you really want to squish in the same bed with your family? At number 9, Mariah Carey. So Mariah Carey's holiday traditions are just as over the top as you would expect, but would you really expect this pop diva to do anything less? Now, Mariah doesn't do things like everyone else, she never has, especially when it comes to the holiday season. Now, she's definitely a huge fan when it comes to the Christmas season, as she grew up with nothing and always tried to make the best of the holiday season with her mother before the two became estranged. After divorcing her husband, Tommy Mottola, in 1998, she would finally give herself the Christmas she had always wished for by making her holidays the most over the top as she possibly could, and ever since, she's made it her top priority to have the perfect Christmas every year. Her goal is to make the holiday season as magical as she can for her children. The family usually heads to Aspen, and they go through the woods on an open horse sleigh with blankets, and they have real reindeers while they drink hot chocolate with some butterscotch schnapps while singing their hearts out to Christmas carols. All that's really needed is Santa and elves running around, and it would make all of our childhood dreams come true. Hey Peaches, are you enjoying this video so far? If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And number 8, Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson's family has pretty much made Santa the holiday staple in their own way. Now, every year Santa will ask the family for something different. One year it was root beer and licorice, and then one year he wanted gluten-free cookies and almond milk, and then another year he wanted a Carbonet and some chocolate. So every year Santa likes to change things up, and the family loves to follow his request. Kate's family's traditions are pretty much based around Santa Claus. On the night before Christmas, the family will read the book The Night Before Christmas, and they'll even follow the Santa tracker. Then the kids will run upstairs to go to bed while the adults stay up for a bit. Well, actually they stay up all night because no one actually goes to bed till 4 AM. Other than obsessing over the Santa Claus idea a little too hard, the family's traditions are actually pretty normal, as the family loves to spend most of their season with plenty of family bonding. Not to mention, the family wants a very snowy Christmas every year, so they head from the Hollywood carpets to a cabin in Colorado so they can enjoy the holidays with the perfect white Christmas every year. And number 7, Jessica Alba. Jessica Alba's holidays include a jalapeno turkey and a bunch of festive fun that we wish we could all be part of. Every year, Jessica and her big family and friends sit down for dinner. Before the dinner starts, Jessica and her family will throw it all down in the kitchen. Her dad opts to cook this yummiest, tender turkey, as Jessica describes. Apparently, it's a good turkey because her dad likes to make it extra spicy with some fresh jalapenos and seasoning, and a classic version with all the fixings. Other than her unique take on their turkey dinner, the family loves Christmas caroling, and they even have an improv version of 12 Days of Christmas. What she's explained is actually pretty epic. They also have a version of White Elephant, which is pretty much an ornament exchange for all of the adults. At number 6, Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian and her kids all follow this weird morning routine during the holidays, and it's actually made a lot of people jealous. Now every year the Kardashian family shows us a bunch of festive traditions, from making their homes look like you stepped into the Lorax combined with Whoville movie, to silly elves and holiday movie nights. However, Kim Kardashian gets a little extra during the holiday season, but would you really expect her to do anything less? Her and her 4 children every year have a specific routine that they like to follow, and it's actually kind of really weird. While Kim decorates her house in all white with white sparkling trees, she'll place a piano right next to it. During the Christmas morning, she will have someone play elegant Christmas music. When it's that time of year, Philip Cornish will actually come over every morning to wake her kids up playing the piano while the mad morning rush is happening. Kim opts to do this so she can calm her children's souls and fill it with beautiful Christmas songs. Her kids will then bundle together under the blankets and listen to the music play in the background, while the rest of us wake up to play Christmas music on our Google Homes and Alexa devices. If we close our eyes, we can definitely pretend it's a Grammy-winning musician playing the songs live for us, while the kids are running around screaming that Santa Claus has finally arrived. Right? And number 5, Jonas Brothers. For years, the Jonas Brothers were known for many things, but as the group decided to go separate ways, all of our teenage girl dreams would slowly slip away. While their family traditions tend to be like everyone else's, from pounding back shellfish to eating every type of cuisine you could imagine, from luxury hams to desserts, it's clear that the Jonas Brothers love the holidays for the fact they can all get together and eat as much food as they can. However, did you know that their favorite holiday tradition also involves food? Every year on Christmas morning, when the brothers wake up, they run down the stairs to get their fill on their favorite food during the season, which actually happens to be tamales. When Nick sat down for an interview with InStyle, he would say, "Every year we eat tamales on Christmas morning. It's pretty awesome. My mom started it, and it's special because Kevin, Joe, and I have grown up doing it. It's very like us to have tamales on Christmas." And it's definitely probably worth seeing their faces when the tamales come straight out of the oven on Christmas morning. So I hope Priyanka likes tamales, because she's definitely not going to be able to escape them during the holiday season. And number 4, Jada and Will Smith. For the most part, the Smith family has a pretty cute holiday tradition, from wearing festive pajamas to Jada forcing the family to wear some pretty ugly Christmas sweaters. It's actually pretty funny when Will took to his Instagram one year to say, "Someone please help, Jada made us wear these ugly Christmas sweaters for Christmas. She's doing too much, and she's just getting started." He also took another jab at her later when he posted another photo and said, "Trying to get some photos in before these sweaters start itching. I'm already starting to feel it." The family looks like they also have a lot of fun as they go on sleigh rides and sing 12 Days of Christmas. While on the ride, however, they definitely give the song a twist, as Will can be heard shouting, "12 twins a twerking." However, the most bizarre thing the family likes to do is follow Jada's rules. So Jada rules the roost during the holiday season, not Santa. While the Smith family does their own thing all year round, when it comes to Christmas, it becomes mummy time, and everybody does exactly what Jada wants between the 22nd of December all the way to the 1st of January. Number 3, Reese Witherspoon. Back in 2008, during an interview with BBC, Reese Witherspoon would reveal one of her holiday traditions, which included her children dressing up her Oscar trophy. Reese would go on to say at Christmas time they put a little hat on him and a scarf so he doesn't get cold. While the family doesn't like to go overboard with presents, they definitely like to go a little overboard with decorating. But it's actually really sweet that they take Reese's trophy into consideration so the little guy doesn't get cold. Reese is actually pretty strict when it comes to Christmas, as she's also a strong believer that kids do their best when they only get a couple of things, and that they end up really enjoying it. So she's tried her best to stay away from gluttony things. She believes that her kids don't appreciate it as much. She finds when her kids only get 1 to 2 things, they really end up liking them, and that's what makes them love the holiday season. However, she still makes sure that every year they gather up to dress up her Oscar trophy rather than a Christmas tree, which is actually pretty interesting, and it makes you wonder how this bizarre tradition even started. And number 2, Melissa Joan Hart. When it comes to Christmas, Melissa Joan Hart has a pretty tacky tradition that she loves to follow. Every year, the star wants to do something silly, so she makes her family have a really tacky sweater competition. Everyone in the family seems to get pretty creative when designing their look. Every year, Melissa will head to eBay and will even check her email to see what people are recommending she should do for her ugly Christmas sweater party. Melissa loves making sweaters so much that she's even opted to make sweaters for her whole family, so just days leading up to the holidays, you can find the star super gluing battery-packed lights, glitter, and fluffy balls all over sweaters so no one gets left out of the tradition. To make her party complete, the star will even throw up a white Christmas tree with some tacky decorations such as a cardboard cutout Santa, and will fill her snack table with cheese logs, fruitcakes, pigs in a blanket, and eggnog. While the star could host such a beautiful party with good china, she finds her unclassy tradition is what makes the holiday special to remember, and that's why she chooses to follow this bizarre tradition every year. At number 1 today we have Candace Bure. When Candace Bure gave us an inside look at her holiday traditions, we were all in awe. Every year the family heads to the homeless shelter during the morning. They bring all the food and they cook it. They will all then sit down with the people that are staying there. Candace has gone on to say that it's a wonderful way to spend Christmas and share the gospel, and just share life with people who are struggling and encourage them. After her family spends their mornings serving those in need, they will head over to her brother's home to have dinner with the whole family. They then will have some Christmas carols in the living room, and then a white elephant gift. And that pretty much includes their traditional Christmas day. I honestly have big respect for her and her family though, making sure that everyone outside of their family has a good Christmas by volunteering, and every family should try to do their part during the holidays just like Candace and her family. So what are your favorite holiday traditions? And let me know in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video, my little peaches. Until the next one, remember to stay juicy.